you're not bedridden, you're not using a wheelchair or a cane, that's okay. You can still qualify for disability benefits. Here's what really matters to Social Security, because a lot of people think that they have to be completely paralyzed, hospitalized, or unable to leave their house in order to qualify for Social Security disability benefits. But that's not the truth. In fact, one of the biggest myths out there is that, if I can walk and talk or drive, Social Security is going to say that I'm just fine. Here's what Social Security really looks at. Can you work a full-time job consistently, even with your condition? So let's break that down. What does that mean? Social Security uses a concept called substantial gainful activity, SGA, which basically means working and earning more than $1,550 for 2025. If your condition makes it impossible to work full-time on a consistent basis and keep up with demands and productivity and show up every day without needing those extra breaks and rest periods and extra time off, then you might qualify. So some real examples I have. A 52-year-old who had chronic migraines. She could drive her kids to school but had to lie down in a dark room multiple times throughout the week, and these are unpredictable. That makes working full-time impossible. Another client I've had, severe anxiety. He could go to the grocery store once in a while at night when not a lot of people are around, but he couldn't handle crowded workspaces or pressure, or even leaving his home sometimes. He qualified. Another client with degenerative disc disease could only sit or stand or walk for 10 or 15 minutes at a time. He couldn't do his warehouse job anymore, and he was approved for disability benefits. So the key factor is your functioning. Social Security wants to know how your condition affects your abilities, like sitting, standing, walking, lifting, pushing, pulling, and completing tasks, even simple tasks, on a consistent basis. Whether you can get through an 8-hour day without breaks, naps, needing special help and accommodations, you don't have to be totally incapacitated. You just have to show that your condition makes it impossible for you to do regular work reliably. So here are some tips I have. Get your doctor to write down your limitations, not just your diagnosis. Keep a journal of your bad days, your flare-ups, fatigue, your breakdowns. We can help with that here. You have to be honest. You don't need to exaggerate or downplay your symptoms, but honesty is key. And I've helped thousands of people win Social Security disability benefits who were worried that they weren't disabled enough. But the truth is, you just might be. You just might need the right kind of evidence and guidance for strategy to prove your disability case. So if you have any questions about this, maybe you have never applied before, you're thinking about applying, and you want to make sure that you're doing it right from the start, or you've already applied and been denied, no matter where you are in the process, here at Disability Law Group, we can help.